It's me again, Christopher Ghostknob, paranormal investigator, part-time philosopher, and apparently the only man who gets romantically entangled with aquatic mythological beings. Tonight we're in Scarborough. The cliffs rise like silent craggy sentinels. Waves crash with patient insistence. The fog curls around the pier like a whispering veil. Seaside neon flickers faintly through mist, a promise of arcade jackpots and heartbreak. Some say the sea holds secrets. Tonight, I intend to find one. This is Christopher Ghostknob and the Mermaid of Scarborough. The sand squelched beneath me sketches, cold and damp, flecked with tiny shells, crisp packets, and the odd seagull feather. The wind tugged at me cords and carried the sharp scent of salt, battered sausage, a hint of vinegar, and something indefinably magical. Above me, gulls cried, swooping in jagged spirals like tiny judgmental sentries. What is going on with seagulls? Once majestic, graceful fixtures of the coast, now they've evolved into giant violent winged muggers, like this one that was giving me the side eye in the Grand Hotel balcony last night. I once saw a gull butcher and eat a pigeon outside a tapas restaurant in Barcelona in 2023. I tried to intervene, but it went horribly wrong. I made a fool of myself, but that's another story for another time. Scarborough, I muttered. So many tales, so many whispers, and now a mermaid apparently. And then I heard it, a song. High, lilting, almost mournful. A siren call drifting across waves.
Hello sailor, don't be shy. Go a little closer, give my things a try. I'll sing you secrets, I'll sing you rude. I'll track you deep for McSkrill and food. Woo, halloos in waves. You'll feel right home in my lady cave. Doom-born draught, oysters and ice. I'll drown you with kisses, won't that be nice? Woo. Don't try to flee, my cavern's wetter than the northern sea.
Far in the surf, a flicker of silver and green, a shimmer that refused to belong to this world. From waves she emerged, a figure both dazzling and dangerous. Her tail gleamed like wet emeralds, every scale catching what little moonlight filtered through fog. Dark hair clung to her shoulders, and her eyes sparkled with mischief and hunger. She smelled of Sol de Janeiro, Brazilian bum cream, and John West brine.
Hello, land dweller,
she said.
I've been expecting you.
Expecting me? I stammered, suddenly very aware that my socks were soaked. She laughed, water dripping from her hair.
Do not stumble over words. Observation is enough.
I scrambled furiously in my notebook, trying to look like a seasoned investigator. Me biro immediately ran in the damp air, dignity slipping fast. She circled me gracefully, swishing in the shallows.
You seem nervous,
she said. Nervous, me? No, just cautious. I once fought a haunted air fryer. This is nothing.
Dignity is overrated,
she replied.
Curiosity, though? That suits you.
I crept closer, notebook dripping, my boots filling with water. Curiosity is fine, I said, until it gets you soaked or humiliated in front of seagulls. Did you know I once watched a seagull attack a pigeon in Barcelona in 2023? The mermaid tilted her head, bemused.
You people and your gulls,
she said.
Always enemies. Underwater, we respect our scavengers.
Respect? A gull once nicked my Greg's steak bake. That's not respect, that's war, she giggled. I sound like water bubbling over stones. What's your name? I asked, desperate to regain composure.
Ironically,
she said,
I am known as Miss Swimmin', but you may call me Lou.
The fog thickened. The sea hissed against the shore, and then before my eyes, her tail shimmered, folding, reshaping, until she stood before me with human legs. It was remarkable, terrifying, distracting.
Curiosity requires courage,
she said softly.
And perhaps a brief adventure.
We walked together along the tide's edge, hand in hand. The world felt suspended. She told me tales of underwater kingdoms, sea castles made of coral, and a branch of Weatherspoons beneath the waves, called the moon under the water, where the chairs always wobble, no matter the tide. In return, I shared my top 7 seagull anecdotes. She gasped at number 3. She openly wept at number 6. The tale of the pigeon I once tried to save in Barcelona, 2023.
You are absurd.
She whispered.
And yet, strangely enchanting.
And then we embraced. There on the Scarborough shore, with the Grand Hotel looming like a watchful chaperone, she and I shared a fleeting tryst, tender, ridiculous, and wholly unbelievable. But the tide is relentless, and so is time.
The sea calls me back Ghostknob.
She said, eyes glittering.
But remember, 1 year from now, bring me more seagull anecdotes.
With a kiss, a laugh and a splash, she shimmered back into mermaid form and vanished beneath waves. I wandered the misty beach alone. The Grand Hotel brooded above. The arcade spilled her electric symphonies. Coin machines, laughter. The occasional angry father demanding his 2p change.
I want me 2p's.
The gulls wheeled above, murdering eyes. Me socks squelched, my heart thudded, me fingers smelled faintly of haddock. Magic exists, I whispered. Sometimes in creatures, sometimes in moments, and sometimes in laughter shared with strangers from sea. Scarborough had given me cliffs, waves, gulls, damp trousers, and a glimpse of something extraordinary. Something I shall carry with me always, ridiculous, enchanting, and just soggy enough to sting. Oh, well, that's Scarborough for you. Tides, fog, fleeting romance, and far too many gulls. Until next time, keep your eyes on the waves, your heart open to absurdity, and your notebook ready. You never know what wonders may walk from the surf into your life. Good night. And remember, never trust a seagull.
Oh, do f*** off.